Hello everyone. Today I thought that as there's a heat wave going on, I would show you how I get my pets to remain cool in this weather. Now what you're going to need for this is, first of all and most importantly, your pet. And second of all, you're going to need, even though it's slightly off camera, a jug of water. Now I would recommend not bringing the jug of water to your pet. Don't pour it over your pet because you'll give them a shock. But what I will recommend to you is that you do this. Now this is what I do. First, I get him nice and comfortable like he is. He's nice and relaxed in front of me. Then I lift up his hairs. Now I like to start from the top of his body and work all the way down. Unfortunately you can't see me do his neck because he's slightly off camera, but I like to lift his neck hair, dip my hand in and pour it onto the back of his neck. Massage it in nice and slow so that he feels the relief. Next we're going to go with his back again. We're going to dip and we're going to rub it in. Again, we're going to do near his bottom, and you don't need that much water. I literally am just dipping my hand in and taking the resulting water and putting it on his skin. That way he will remain cool. Now, after doing his back, we're not finished yet. So what we're going to do is, there are other parts of his body that can be done. I don't know if people know this, but your pets breathe through their pads. Cats and dogs especially breathe through their pads. Now again, unless you have the great trust and pet, unless you have great trust in your pet, I wouldn't recommend taking the pet's paws and putting it in the water, again for shock. But what you can do is take said foot and rub the pads. Foot number 2. And then I'm going to do his paws. I'm going to roll him over so that you can see what I'm doing and I can also see what I'm doing. Right, now I'm going to do his paws. Again, dip. Not too much because he's, he doesn't need that much. And they don't like being wet. And then you can do the last paw like that. Right. And then once you're done, what you can also do is just take your hand, because obviously I wouldn't recommend doing their face and splashing with water. Just rub it on their face. Rub it on their face. And then the neck. Right. That at least is the dog. He is cool and will remain so for, I've checked, hours. Now I'm going to do the cat. I shall be 1 second, guys. To anyone here who does not know, this is Bonjo. Now Bonjo is again a warm-blooded creature, so we shall repeat the process but with less water, as he doesn't have as much skin to wade through. He's not as thick as the dog, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So we just dip it in, lift up the shoulder blades and put water in. I will do a video on massage so that you can see how to do canine and feline massage at some point, but today we're just going to do the heat wave. and just work your way down the body. Just work your way down the body. I like to start at the back. Now for the tails, what I would suggest, which I didn't tell you with Jack's, what I would suggest is don't dip your cat or dog's tail in the water unless you don't like your life. Just rub it up. If you do it like their mum would when she's cleaning their tails, it will make it easier, like this. Now depending on how hot it is, you might be able to not need to towel dry them off. Right, now with Jack, he's funny about having his belly done, but I will show you on Bonjo how I do the belly. So here is Bonjo. He has more belly that I can add water to. So we're going to take Bonj and we're just going to rub it on his belly. We can just rub it on. And then we're going to do his pads, because again, they breathe and sweat. Well, they don't breathe, but they sweat through their pads. Once your pet is done, again, you may feel you want to towel dry them. Mine don't normally need that, because if they're that hot, they tend to dry off by themselves. Now, I hope that this has been of help to you. I would like to say that I want to do more things related to pet care. So if there's anything that you feel that you would like to see me do pet care wise, let me know and I will get back to you. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I have other things I want to do with the pets at some point, but the camera videos take a lot out of me, and with my arthritis, especially in this heat, oh goodness. So what I want to do is a few other things, like how to trim black nails versus white nails on pets, because I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but white nails you can see the quick, and black nails very difficult to see the quick. But I have found a way to do it, and I think it would be good to do. There are other things. I might even do an update to the pet training one that I did to see how much better behaved they are at their tricks, and if they can do it without treats. Who knows? But if there are any other things, any life hacks that you want me to do regarding pets, let me know. There are some things I'm considering, like certain amounts of pet care that I do. I like to brush my pet's teeth. I like to do certain cleaning jobs. If you've got anything at all relating to pet care that you think I might be able to do a video on, I don't care what it is. If it interests me, or if I can do it and I have the energy for it, I'll do it. My aim is to try and do a lot of pet things, like doing their hair and their nails. If you notice, my boys, because it's hot weather, cats hate being wet, but Bonjo is hot, and he didn't like being on his back, so I could do his stomach, but it wasn't like, oh my goodness, there's water. No, it was more along the lines of, oh, I'm wet, but she's putting me on my belly. More likely. So, yeah, if there's anything else that you want me to talk about, or any pet things that you think I can do at all, like a lot of people find doing certain pet chores difficult, or find it difficult, or things like that or don't know how to do them properly, put them in the comments. I really don't mind. You know, I will probably do something about pet dental care and stuff like that, and how I examine my pets to keep them healthy, because I have a lot of veterinary stuff. I'll at least show you how I use it, you know, and you know, you tell me if there's anything else that you want to do. Obviously, you know what I'm gonna say. You sat through me fumbling my way with two very, very uncomfortable pets who went from hot to cool. So you know what I'm going to say on this matter. Because you made it to the end of this video, you're handsome and you're beautiful, and you, well, I don't know, I'm speechless. I'll let you know next time I see you. Over to the pets. Hello all, this is Sylvie. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Hey everyone, my name's Bonjo. If you enjoyed yourself, then give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends.
Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and if you had fun, then comment down below and let my mum know, how do you keep cool in this heat?